My mom worked a lot, and a lot of times she was so busy, so she couldn't like come. And she would just send me with. She'd usually write on a piece of little note, and they already knew who my mom was because she was a music lover. And I would just be sent there. So I was going there at least twice a week to buy 45s most of the time, the singles, or sometimes if my mom could afford it, the whole record.
It just seems that everybody here in the neighborhood went to Coronado Elementary School. Everybody did. And it was like a community. It was an educational institution, but it was also a community. Everybody knew each other. The kids, okay, the parents knew each other. So, I mean, everybody just kind of, congregated. Every year, at the end of the year, we would have May Day, and we would decorate the tetherball pole, and we'd put streamers, and we dance around it. And there was a song that was called Coronado School, We Love You. Coronado School, we love you.
I would just come here, hang out. Of course, I met Tom and Dolores. He was the pharmacist who worked in the back of the store. As sweet as can be, just the nicest man. I'd often would come in around lunchtime because in the middle of the store, Maclovia had an altar with a bunch of candles on it and a bunch of pictures. And it had its own special incense that she would use, that she taught me how to mix up. I would bag the herbs. I would write the little names on top, staple them.
But I participated in lots of activities at the community center. I was able to take dance classes there because the community center hired a dance instructor, and they were free. The classes were free. So I took tap, took a little bit of ballet, and I took a baton twirling class.
Oh man, I really enjoyed that job. That was my first job. We were called out to the grounds crew, and my duties were we would prep the field before the game started. So we'd have to get there at 3. There was about 6 boys that were in that. And that meant we lined up the field. We had to prepare the home plate. We had to tamp it down. We had to rake down the pitcher's mound. And then we had to get on a tractor, and with a very big rake that they made, it was makeshift. We got on a tractor, and we have to go across the infield. That's where the dirt was at. So we had our duties before. When the ball players would come out, they would take batting practice. Now this was the really cool part of the job. They were minor league baseball players. They would ask us to catch for them, the pitchers would, because everybody else was taking batting practice. And there was one pitcher there. He was a relatively young man. He was probably 20. His name was Don Sutton. And we kind of befriended each other. I was only 4 years younger than him. He asked me to catch for him. Well, Don Sutton ended up that same year going up to the Dodgers and had a career there and became a Hall of Famer. So when he was a young kid, I was catching for him. That was a big thrill.